The love of light of the way, I ran out of everything. He run out of voice, he run out of monologue, he run out of dialogue. He run out of logs, he run out of wood. He run out of wood, he run out of metal, he run out of steddle. He run out of stutter. He run out of stutter, he run out of stutter, he run out of stutter. How do you run out of stutter? How do you run out of rudder? Did you mutter something? Did I hear you mutter something? Did somebody mutter or did you call your mother? Did you call your mother and tell her you're part of a blackball list out of Los Angeles and unholy? Did you tell your mother to go look at YouTube.com, the one and only night, and turn on that light nice and bright and right? Did you tell your mother? Did you tell your father? Did you tell your sister? Did you tell your brother? Or are you afraid to tell anybody? Are you afraid to tell anybody because the obvious is there? Because the obvious is there and here and everywhere. Down every hall and every wall. And all of you are taking the fall. You're taking the fall, you're taking the fall. You're taking the fall. The greatest fall of them all. The greatest fall, the greatest fall. The greatest fall of them all. Adolf Hitler did 111 lifetimes. Did not do, he is doing. He is doing, he is doing, and he is doing and doing. And brewing and brewing and brewing and brewing.
Just wyjaśniać mnie. Iż nie mieli jaśnień mnie. It's been about your clinic.
Hello, how are you? Are you well? I hope you're well. I hope you're like the farmer in the dell. I hope you're like Dell. You know, Gary Busey in DC Cab. He was fab in DC Cab. Oh, my dear, he was fab in DC Cab. He was fab, he was fab. He was fabulous, my dear, in DC Cab. Did you see Gary Busey in DC Cab? Oh, my dear, he was wonderful. Oh, I loved him. I loved him. I loved Gary Busey in DC Cab, my dear. Oh, he was wonderful. I loved the scene when he was in the car listening to the music, to the radio, to the stereo, to the CD, to the cassette player. I loved it. It was wonderful when the glass blew out of the gauges bar. How did they make the glass blow out of the skidabity? How did they make that glass blow out of the skidubada? And in one day on the Bizarre, and Joel Schumacher was in the cab, and he fell out of the cab and rolled into the road, into the street, onto the cement. Without a dent, without a dent. Without a dent. Without a dent, without a dent. Without a dent. Was that a coincidence or a coinkydink? Why do some people fall and get up without a scratch? And some people fall and bang their head and go to the other side. And go to the other side and see the spirit world. And hear from the spirits in the spirit world. And see the light in the spirit world. And they never want to come back down here. None of them. Nobody who has an NDA, a near-death E, a near-death experience. None of them want to come down here. None of them want to come down here, my dear. Nobody wants to come back. Nobody wants to come back. Because when you go to the beautiful, not beautiful side of the spirit world, you cannot even imagine, you cannot begin to imagine the beauty, the wonder. No thunder. Ah, the rolling thunder with the beautiful, not beautiful rain showers that you listen and glisten to as you fall asleep on your pillows. On your pillows upon pillows upon pillows upon pillows. And the spirit world is physical, just like this. Exactly like this. Because the spirit world is identical to Mother Earth, without the oil and the foil and the spoil of the plant. But the buildings up in the spirit world they are grand, my dear. They are grand, and they are grander than grand. And you'll be seeing a lot of how the spirit world looks, because we will do an animated film. And I will connect with the artists that we hire. And any of you brilliant artists, and you know who you are, you can't get arrested in Los Angeles and in Hollywood and New York City, shitty or pity, because of politics, or because you don't have the right credentials. Well, you send your artwork to thenightofthelight@gmail.com, and I'll tell Peter which ones we use and which ones we don't. And we will be doing a lot of movies, and the people who work for us will all fill their pockets with money, because everybody will take a piece of the action. And as Eddie Murphy once said, beautifully, not beautiful. Excuse me, did I burp? They will not be monkey points. They will not be monkey points. They will not be monkey points. And this is going to be hard for you to believe. Excuse me, did I fall? How many of you out there have ever heard of a spaceship before? How many of you ever heard of a spaceship before? Spaceships don't exist. Millions of people have seen spaceships flying around this planet. But all the governments keep saying, it was bullshit, it was fake, it was phony. Your eyes were broken. You're all lying, every one of you. Every one of you who've seen a spaceship flying around. It's a bunch of bull. It's a bunch of bull. It's a bunch